you're almost there. There were people who felt that I was wasting my time coming to Africa and that I was sacrificing a lot. As a Christian, I believe that life is meaningful when it is lived in the service of others, to participate in the work of Jesus Christ. So are we ready to go to Esther's place? Come, let's go.
今天，林燕兰跟同事 Jeffrey 随着一名7年班的社区学生回家做家访。
Esther, can you tell us a little bit about your neighborhood? Tell us about this place that you have lived in.
I've been living here since I was born.
Esther 出生长大的社区叫 Kasarani， 就在 Rafiki 村附近。Kasarani 是个贫穷的社区，工作机会非常少。这里的大多数居民都没有稳定的收入，不少人过的是简单甚至3餐不继的生活。
They rely on simple things, maybe selling vegetables, selling some second-hand clothes, just doing some manual work around there. So the community around there is below the middle class. Most of them are poor.
Habari, Shosho? Habari, Shosho. Habari, Shosho.
Esther 的家境也非常清苦。这次做家访，林燕兰准备向 Esther 的外公外婆汇报她的进展。
Esther's been doing very well. We have appointed her as class prefect.
When you see your child is doing well in the school, you know her life will be better.
Esther, will you tell your grandparents what you told me?
I would like to be a minister of finance.
Minister
of finance.
Very good.
因为这里经常停水断电 ，Esther 每天放学之后都会赶紧把家里的餐具和校服清洗干净，以防万一。遇到断电的情况，这个勤奋的学生还是会想尽办法翻开课本，定时温习功课。
If someone has given me money, I save it. And so if there isn't kerosene when the electricity is not there, I can contribute the money and it buys kerosene so that I can do the homework.
She do stand very hard. At 5 o'clock, she's on the table with a lamp. After supper, she continue up to 12 or 11 tonight.
Esther 是由外公外婆带大的，她和14岁的哥哥从没见过父亲，也不知道父亲是谁。她只知道母亲从没结过婚，也不愿意提起任何有关父亲的事情。
I don't know my father. I've never asked. I know that even if I ask, I can't be told the answer.
How was your day?
Not bad.
Where did you go?
I was just alone.
Esther?
Yes, please.
Mama?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good day.
Esther 家里的担子原本是由母亲和外公分担的。几年前 ，Esther 的母亲到外地工作时，突然被发现精神出现问题。母亲目前经常进出医院，但是病情却不见起色。
She talks to herself. After a few minutes, you see her laughing. She starts abusing people. If it's I, when I'm doing my homework, she starts disturbing. Some things like that.
It's heart-wrenching to see a child not having better, and yet she has never complained. Esther is blessed in it. We have found her and she's with us. And so Shosho says Esther is their only other hope at this time. And she's asked me to try my best to support her, and I will do my best. And we believe that education is the way to free and to liberate these children.
在 Rafiki 村的围墙外，贫穷社区家庭的孩子每天都需要面对3餐温饱的问题。得不到社会的援助，许多孩子无法专心念书，甚至被迫辍学，出外工作帮补家用。因为社会环境复杂，少女未婚先孕的情况也变得相当普遍。
If Esther was not in school and being taught the ways of God, and she was left on her own to fend for herself and to discover life, she would be placed in many endangered places, including being sexually exploited or becoming pregnant at an early age.
At school, I think of her as my mother. She encourages me. Like when she asked me what I would like to be, I said I would like to be a cashier, but she added me more courage and strength by showing me the right way of being a Minister of Finance.
，Rafiki 学校的190名学生当中，将近一半来自 Kasarani 社区。一般上，当地的孩子都在政府学校上课，而 Rafiki 学校只选择录取那些家境贫穷、只有单亲或是失去双亲的孩子。
If they were in a public school where the government has granted free primary education, but it is still one teacher to 80 students, and they have to share their books and erasers and pencils and take turns to use these implements.
Make sure you have your pencil ready.
But here in our school is one teacher to 18 students, and therefore they have a lot more attention and they improve significantly in their academic studies.
Madam Yeen Lan has brought a lot of changes here to the community, I would say. If she didn't do that, these children who are here, almost 200 children, would be a waste. They would be thieves, they would be robbers, because they will have nowhere to go. They will have nothing to depend upon. So the only way is to involve themselves with bad, evil things. But this village, through her leadership, has enabled us to harness these children and make them good future citizens of this country.
Rafiki 村内的生活跟外面的世界相比之下，显得比较安逸。孩子们在课余时间也需要动手劳作，但是劳作的目的不是为了帮补家用，而是为了不跟社会脱节。
Normal, you can leave that one, okay? Just leave that one. Can you hold it proper? Let me show you how to hold it. You hold it like this, okay? I want you to bring this one down. The whole of that one, you bring it down. Here in Africa, most of our land in Kenya is productive. We have to introduce them to knowing how the food we eat, where they come from, and how they are grown. And it is also part of their subject in science and in agriculture.
这13年，林燕兰为孩子苦心营造了一个跟墙外世界截然不同的环境。这样的环境对很多当地人来说是超乎想象的。
Visitors who have come through our gate are immediately pleasantly surprised that this place is very orderly. It is peaceful, it is pleasant, and it is very different from outside. And I think this is the norm. This should be the norm.
2012年1月的一个宁静下午 ，Rafiki 村的防盗警报器突然响了起来。
Yes, our alarm is on and we are not able to deactivate it. Okay, is the response company coming right now?
警报声响起，意味着或许有不速之客已经闯了进来。林燕兰如此紧张，是因为有好几次 Rafiki 村差点就发生了持械抢劫案。
It's going to be all right. Just stay calm.
直到保安队伍的出现，他才稍微松了一口气。
Okay. Jumbo, thank you for responding to our call. There is something that has gone wrong with the system, and so it has been triggering and sounding. And it makes everyone, especially the children, very nervous. When are they sending the technician?
I'm sending during the course of the day.
All right, the day is coming to the end pretty soon. But what do you suggest that we do if the technician does not come before nightfall?
We can stand by here until they bring the technician.
Okay, so you're going to stay put here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll lock the gate and you won't be able to leave until your technician comes. That's the deal.
No, we will leave. Then we will change with the night guards. Then they will come.
No, you bring your technician here first and then I'll release you. It's a deal. You're not leaving until we get this solved. All right? You're not leaving. You can keep the gate locked. The Kasarani district has been listed as one of the districts to avoid. There really isn't very many safe places left.
幸好经过保安技师检查之后，证实警报声是因为机械故障引起的。虽然只是虚惊一场，林燕兰却不敢掉以轻心。
Earlier this month, there was an attempted attack by 2 armed thugs, and God protected us and we locked down safely. It was a Friday evening. At about 8 o'clock, my guards told me that 2 armed thugs were at our gate asking to be let in. The alarm sounded and the 2 thugs panicked and they ran around the wall. The guard did not give chase because they were armed and he wasn't. And I called the flying squad, the police which is down the railway track, and they came very quickly. The alarm response company came, the divisional police came. So we had more than a dozen police enforcement people to help us. Thankfully, we did not find the thugs, and they must have ran off after the alarm sounded.
虽然饱受惊吓，那却不是林燕兰在 Rafiki 村最恐怖的经历。2007年12月，肯雅总统大选成绩揭晓后，引发了全国大暴动。肯雅宣布进入紧急状态 ，Rafiki 村里的所有人都开始恐慌起来。
Kenya was classified as a failed state because the country was burning itself to the ashes. Churches were burnt, homes were destroyed, persons were killed, there were armed militia. It was not even safe to leave the village.
当局势越演越烈的时候，各地的外国人都争先恐后离开这个危险的国家。当时的林燕兰和外国志愿者也面临了一个重大的抉择。
And all the children and the mamas came to my office to ask me if I was leaving, and I said no, I wasn't. And they all had sighed relief and together said, thank you very much for staying. I think that was a very significant moment of acceptance, and that they would take my word for it, and that I will not just disappear in the night. My name is Yeen Lan and I have 99 children. I'm from a tiny little island called Singapore.
Anatoka Singapore.
这是一个专门为寡妇主办的聚会。出席的20多名妇女都患上了艾滋病，她们的丈夫大多是因为艾滋病相关疾病去世的。
How do we support you? We work with your leaders to buy your products, all of your handcrafts, and we pay you shillings so that you have a living income. For example, the skirt that I'm wearing is made by one of the widows. So I'm here to support you.
kwa hivyo yuko hapa kutusaidia.
他们是社会不愿正视的一群，失去了丈夫，带着孩子，却又找不到工作。在艾滋病的夹缝中，这些寡妇只能学习一技之长，制造手工艺品，谋求生计。
Thank you. Let me put it on you.
同时期待善心人士伸出援手。
This is a long one. Oh, there's a lot of hard work. Okay, so how long do you take to make a necklace?
4 days.
4 days to make a necklace. It's pretty.
Thank you.
We buy off their products and take them to the Rafiki exchange in the US and sell them so that the women will have direct income.
No, I just want her to do the way she could.
All proceeds from sale of their product return directly to the women, and they have been very happy that we are able to support them. Otherwise, they don't have a market for their products.
Sally 在丈夫去世之前，过的是简单宁静的生活。她从没想到自己会患上艾滋病，还因为艾滋病，人生起了翻天覆地的改变。
I've been a widow since 2000. He died from TB, which was caused by HIV. In Luo culture, when your husband died, the brother of the husband inherits you. But me, I refused.
You just lost your husband, and another man of the family is willing to support you. Why did you turn away?
He'll be just like using you, and it's a way of now encouraging the disease. That is, what do we call it?
Passing on the HIV
something like that,
virus.
yeah.
丈夫去世之后 ，Sally 带着3个孩子投靠自己的父母，却被他们赶了出来。她的女儿也因为母亲患上艾滋病，在学校被同学嘲笑。
The daughter of my neighbor, they were schooling in the same class, and that daughter used to tease her that your mom is a prostitute.
Oh.
Then I tell her that to go and tell her mom to go and test herself too, because you cannot say somebody is positive unless you yourself you're proven right. And I'm not a prostitute, as they are saying. So when she went, she told the lady, she said in Kiswahili that hata wewe endo ambie mamako ajipime. Even you go and tell your mom to get tested, because you might be talking to me and yet your mom is positive. Funnily enough, the mother was positive.
Oh, sorry. I look up to her and I admire her strength. She truly has overcome many very difficult situations, and at times I consider them tragedies, and yet she has risen from the ashes. And she says she must move on for the sake of her children. I too must move on and carry on with this work for the sake of the 99 children that God has given me and the 90 more day students whom we are trying to bring up that they may be good citizens for Kenya.
Madam, member touch and dare parade out.
Permission granted.
Thank you, madam.
开办 Rafiki 村至今已经有14年了，孩子们也一天天的长大了。林燕兰接下来的计划就是增设男女宿舍，让开始进入青春期的孩子有更大的生活空间。
The boys' residence hall is like one school block building. Ideally, we would have moved them at age 12. However, at the time, we did not have funds, so it's delayed. But we are thankful that we have it now, and they're all looking forward, excited to move in.
男宿舍已经步入完工阶段，很快的就会有20名年纪较大的孩子搬进来，一直住到18岁为止。
There are 5 bedrooms, each bedroom to accommodate 4 boys. This is the lounge, the living room for all the boys to visit and to sit. We are supported by donors from all over the world, primarily Asia and America, to allow these buildings to be constructed. Our children are sponsored by well-wishers and supporters of this work. So everything on this village is supported by sponsorship.
Rafiki 村54名员工的薪金也全都来自民间捐款，因此他们的薪酬并不丰厚。
We are a charitable institution, and the orphans can never pay us. And so I make it very clear to them at the beginning that if you are here because of pay, then you have come to the wrong place. I do not draw an income. I'm a volunteer.